welcome back to my channel. A very weird angle, I know, excuse my hair which is a mess, put it away because I'm cooking. As you can see, we're in the kitchen, we have parsley here and we're gonna cook today sarmale, one of the national dishes of Romania. Big disclaimer to all Romanians, please do not message me. All types of sarmale are amazing, they're all good, but every family has their own recipe, of course. This is my mom's recipe. We make them like this because they also have vegetables inside. They're a bit more like juicy and like a bit healthier as well, and like nicer in taste. They're not that heavy. Normally classic sarmale are only done with meat, but this recipe it's a bit more light because it contains a lot of vegetables and besides that meat as well. Normally they're done with a combination of beef and pork, but I don't eat pork, so I will just make them with beef only. And I already made them once last week and they were delicious, and like a lot of people during Christmas they tried them and they loved it. I made them with my mom, and now I'm making a second pot because I want to bring it to Mureș back so all my friends can try it as well because they never tried sarmale. I'm already salivating at the thought about sarmale because I love them. Getting to the recipe, it's gonna be a quick video short so you understand how to make sarmale, and if you make them as well, if you post them anywhere, tag me so I can see them as well. Don't forget to like it and subscribe, and let's continue. So I did 2 carrots, chopped them, but with this machine, so they are like better than I would be able to do it with a knife. This is parsley, like small 5 pieces of the root, and we're gonna put now like also the fresh parsley, but that it's more to the end. And we're also gonna use this, which I'm gonna put a picture here on the screen with the name and what it is. Call it gulie. I don't know what it is in English. It's basically this. It's this. So this vegetable. Put 2 of these gulie. I washed them and now I'm just gonna take off the skin. And then I'm gonna cut them in small little pieces and I'm gonna put them in the chopper. Skin off. And now I'm gonna chop them. All just 4 pieces. And now we're gonna chop them. Now we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it in the pot. And now we also need 2 onions, and we're gonna also chop them small and put them there. In 4 it's fine, like this. So now let's chop it. Okay, let's check. Okay, so now basically we have, as I told you, 2 carrots, 5 little pieces of the root of parsley. Then here we have that thing, gulie. And then there we have 2 onions. And now these are the leaves from this gulie. And basically now these ones, they look nice. I'm gonna choose them. I'm gonna wash them and I'm gonna cut them very small. And I'm gonna put them in here because they give a very, very nice taste. We also use the parsley one, the fresh one. We're gonna cut it also very small pieces and we're gonna add it in here after it's already hot and cooked a little bit. So I will show you. So from here, we're gonna choose the nice ones, wash them, and then we're gonna cut them. Basically, sarmale is not that hard to make, but takes a while. The boiling part will take a while. We're gonna put them in the oven and it will boil for quite a few hours. It's worth the cooking. We added now these leaves, and now we're gonna also cut the parsley, but we're gonna put it separate in a bowl and we will only add it later. Another step is that we need rice. We need a cup, this much, and rice, and we're gonna measure the rice and then we're gonna wash it very, very good. Like this much rice. So I'm gonna take the rice, I'm gonna put it in a bowl because I want to wash it. I'm gonna leave it a bit to soak in water so it washes even better. We're gonna put water. I'm vlogging. And we're gonna let it now to soak. The next step is the beef. We have here a lot of beef. It's not gonna all go in sarmale. We also use it for another recipe. A quarter of this, for sarmale is enough. For the moment I have to wash it and I'm gonna have to put it through the machine, to like get it minced. We will only add it after the mixture already like cooked a little bit. So for now, let's clean, cut it, and let's mince it. So I washed it and now pat dry it a little bit. Put it in this because the beef still has a little bit of their own juice and I wanted to like leave it all in here so I can throw it. Leave it here for like 10-15 minutes and then we're gonna mince it. And now I'm gonna go bring the mincing machine and yeah, I don't remember exactly which one is for sarmale. I have to wait for mom and see because there's like 2 different parts of the beef. Okay, so I brought it now and I'm gonna assemble it quick and let's do this. I don't remember which way we have to put the knife.
What?
But I hope it's that way. So the meat cuts, or is it this way? No, I think it's this way. Okay, okay, I figure out like this. Good. First part is done. Okay, so here we have the minced beef, both of them, both parts. Then here we have all the vegetables ready, and we're gonna have to add oil and everything, but we're gonna add a little bit later. Prep the fresh parsley so it's all ready to go. We need pickled cabbage, and we need to prep it now. I have to wash it and open it in little pieces. You know, each leaf of the cabbage I have to wash individually, and I cut the rough part of it because we're gonna use those to roll the cabbage rolls out. Okay, now that we washed it, it's all here, and I'm gonna open it now slice by slice, and I'm gonna put it here because I will individually also wash each leaf individual. So let's open it now. With a little knife as well, we cut here where the main part is, you know, like this, and we put it now here, and we're gonna deal with it in a second. And we have to cut this part out because this is not good, so we're gonna cut it out and we're gonna use it to put it at the base in the bowl that we're gonna boil. Basically, back in the day they were using like sticks from wood, and now we just use these. So we're gonna cut it out from here. Now I put this in water a bit, and while I take it each to put it in here clean so that, you know, it soaks out a little bit more the salt. Now I'm gonna take each individually, and this part, which is thicker, I'm gonna cut a little bit because you cannot really bend it. My mom showed it to me once last week, one time, how she did it. I have to be honest that I don't precisely remember what she did, but we're gonna try basically. So she kind of cut it like this, and then again from this side, try to make this like a bit thinner, like this. And this part she cut out, she put it away. And then this part, it's a little bit thinner here, see? So it's way easier now to bend it because we're gonna have to roll it, so like this. Let's try to make them all like that. For example, this one here, I'm gonna try to cut it like this and this here. So let's see, you know, this vein here, it's very, very thick. Oh, I broke it. Let's see. On to the next one. Okay, mommy's here now. She's getting ready.
Just a moment.
And we need to cut also some cabbage to put in there. So that's what I missed. Hi, mom.
Hi.
Okay, so we are also gonna put some cabbage that we cut down, and we're gonna also put it here, and then we're gonna put the oil, and then it can go on the stove.
De asta am lăsat aici o zonă în care să vedem cât ulei punem, că altfel...
So we put also olive oil and also sunflower seed oil. Put more later, but for now this much. And this is the sunflower oil. It needs some fat because that's how it makes it juicy and good.
Da.
So now we have to mix it all together. Instead of salt and pepper, we put this vegeta, which is a mix of vegetables, and it has already salt and everything, and it gives a nice flavor. We turn on the stove, and so for the vapors to go in there. We will also mix in there one of these pre-cut tomatoes. So we added now the tomato sauce and a little bit of water, and we're gonna mix it in, and we're gonna leave it to cook for a few minutes, 5-6 minutes, and then we're gonna add in the rice. So Maya stretching. This is how it has to look before you put the rice, and now we put in the rice. And then we mix it in a little bit. We add the meat as well, and then we turn off the stove. This much meat, mixing it in, and once it's all homogeneous mixing, we can stop it, and then we leave it to sit for a bit before we roll it so we don't burn our fingers. add the parsley. Fresh.
Fresh, yes.
Fresh parsley.
Dacă nu ai.
And if you don't have fresh one, better don't put, because either way we already put the root in there, so this is nice for the flavor. We're gonna let it cool down a little bit and then we're gonna start rolling. Okay, and we're gonna roll them and we're gonna put them here, but we have to prepare it in a way. Don't throw anything that we cut off. So we're gonna put the central vein of the cabbage. We're gonna put it at the bottom so that it doesn't burn the sarmale or the cabbage rolls when you boil them. And then we're gonna put on top of it pieces of cabbage. It's like a bed for sarmale. Put on glove. It's very stingy for your hands will itch a lot. Now you take slice like this.
Okay.
Ce faci, filmezi?
Da. And you take a bit of this composition, but not a lot, because you might
Again,
think
sarmale?
yes, you might think you need more, but you don't. Yes, always sarmale. Astea nu-s pentru tine. It's for the people.
Yes. It's
And
very
here it
big,
is.
but it's
Delicious.
2 person, for 2 person.
Yes. And now we put it here and we're gonna assemble them like this. Now that it's done, we're gonna add some cabbage on top. Yeah, so we cover it with the cabbage so that it sets as a seal. So that we don't burn the sarmale while they boil.
Și acum punem apă.
And now a bit of water. Sorry, you're watching 22 Jump Street.
Ne uităm.
Till half.
Și nu o lăsăm să dea pe exterior.
We put it like this inside so that it doesn't
Asta
go
e
on top.
capacul.
And now we put aluminium foil on top. We have 200 degrees with up and down heat, and we're gonna put it in.
Lăsăm cam 2-3 ore.
And it has to stay in there for at least like 3 hours. So now we're just gonna let it sit there.
It's so tasty.
You like it?
Nice and it's juicy. It's
Really?
so tasty, guys.
Guys, Irene just dropped her phone onto
Okay.
the sarmale.
Like I've never seen this type of.
Sandan nasıl olsun Roman?
Arnel, did you like the sarmale?
Yes, I did.
Where are they? Show them to me. Okay. Do you still have the plate? I'll Photoshop it on you, it's okay. Would you recommend?
Yes, 10 out of 10.
Okay.